91st and 257th. Right behind me, we have a trampoline that is in the tree. As you can see, some down power lines. The entire fence here is down. We have the Broken Arrow Fire Department to our right, exactly to our right now. I think they're going to try get past us. Earlier, we saw a car. Miranda, if we can take a look over here on our left, we have a car and a dish that's been stuck in there. It's been trying to rev its engine to get out. It's a little bit chaotic at the scene right now. As you can see, there's a lot of emergency crews here. Obviously, there's a lot of storm damage. The roads are a little bit flooded here by the gutter, and so we are still working to get more information on exactly what's going on. But even if back here, Miranda, you can see we have just like debris just everywhere here. We even have a helmet. I'm standing and about a few inches of water here. Shay, actually, I want to show you guys real quick. This power line right here is down. It snapped, and you can see the lines are actually, they come up to about my waist. They're down very, very low. A lot of cars are trying to come up, and they have to turn around and be diverted. Now, in this house directly behind me, we actually got done talking to the homeowner. Their backyard is pretty destroyed here with damage, and I was talking to them, and they told me that the sound was like this big roar that came through, and they have 4 children. They huddled up in the closet, and they were laying on top of their kids to keep them safe. They said they had to pray through the entire thing. Now, as you can see, this power line is down, and just about a block away to my left, or to my right, excuse me, there is another tree, it looks like, and another power line is down. We're going to continue to walk around the neighborhood here and talk to some more people and get some more video for you when we check back in just a few minutes. Reporting live from Broken Arrow, Martina Del Bonta, Fox 23 News. Power is actually still out in this area between 91st and 258. You can see we're right next to a power line that is down right here, and off in the distance you can see a massive tree, and that could be one of the reasons why this power line is down, because it has toppled over it. Now, there have been people walking around showing, I see a few people in this backyard over here because the fence is down, with the flashlight looking at the damage. We met some neighbors that have been walking around to see what it's like. We even went into the home where there was a trampoline that was also on top of a power line, and I spoke to the homeowners there who told me that all they could do when the storm went through was pray.
We could hear the wind pick up and stuff, so I ran and jumped over the top of them, and then my husband came and threw his body over me, and we're just like holding on to each other as hard as we can, and my husband started praying over the top of us, and we could hear it as things started breaking, and you could hear like a roar.
Now, luckily for them, they were all safe, and most of the people I've talked to here, they're all pretty safe. They just don't know what the damage is because it is so dark. I've been talking to people, the neighbors, and also people on Twitter who tell me they're waiting for sunrise to see the extent of what the damage is. I'm here on Memorial in between 15th and 21st. This road is closed. Why? Let me show you guys. Take a look at all this water down here. This is like a river going on. My hand isn't even touching the bottom here. And across the street, we have even more water. This is becoming, that parking lot back there is like a lake. I heard you talking about this, James, saying that this water has nowhere to go, and where it's going is accumulating on the roads here. Cops, the Tulsa PD, have this road closed off. There's one car with their hazards on right there, obviously not moving anywhere. A lot of people, oddly enough, are walking around because I think they parked their car and don't really have much to go. See those cars turning on a Memorial straight down there? All that water is coming up just in our drive. Our station is a few blocks away. Our drive here, it was so bad. You could barely see the road. So we will continue to stay out here. We are safe. We are parked. James, we're still on 15th and Memorial, just on the other side, but let me show you. Cars are getting stuck. There was a tow truck that's going to come out here to come get that car that's still stuck here. Over to our right, you can see this road here is completely flooded, and there is TPD right there who has parked it off to try to close this off. The tow truck is about right at the light, which is 15th and Memorial, trying to get access to those 2 cars over on my right. Right here, we have 2 vehicles trying to get out of this apartment complex. Obviously, they're not going anywhere anytime soon. This Mustang back here, the guy just left that car because this is obviously not going anywhere anytime soon. But take a look down east towards Memorial. See the backup traffic? This is becoming a problem because people have nowhere to go. They can't back up because there's a car right behind them. So they are coming up on this median here, making U-turns whichever way they can. You can see that car is even going the wrong way on the road over there, right by that Brelow automotive, excuse me. And so we have cars basically being just chaos right now. There's no guidance for people that are getting stuck in the roads here. They're abandoning their vehicles. This car right behind you, he's trying to forge what looks like now a river. Look at the ripples that are coming off of this car. The water is so deep. Yeah, Ben, we're actually here on 112th and Mingo, and the road here is flooded. I was just talking to the police officer, and the water is trying to get to the pond that's off in the distance, but the water in the pond level is pretty much on the road level, so there's nowhere for this water to go. We have a ruler. If you remember in Memorial, it was up to about 5 inches. Well, right here is only about 1.5 inches, but I'm kind of in the shallow. I can walk more down into here, but this water is just a very messy situation. That went up to about 3 inches here. So the water is not good to drive through. Cars have been trying to come up and they have to get turned around. They're trying to go through this neighborhood to get around places. So we've been saying this all night, if you are at home, stay at home tonight. This is not, I see JJ walking and the water is just rippling over on us. It's not worth it, you guys. Reporting live from Bigsby, Martina Del Bonta, Fox 23 News.